What's up, everybody? It's your boy Sega, man. Yes, this is real early, man. This is a video I want to make, man. This is not the Alpha Podcast. Determine on what happens today. I might be having the Alpha Podcast today, but if not, we're going to have our Exile Podcast tomorrow with our brother, the Don King of Xbox, E-Rock X, man. It's going to be a great show. You know what I mean? We've been doing really good out here, out here in the Xbox gaming streets. Our brother Unlimited Productions, me, myself, and E-Rock, and our brother, the most powerful gamer, is Hebot, our brother Hebot, man. But last night, I've been watching a couple videos. I watched Hebot's video, which is a great video. Go check out Hebot's channel. You know what I mean? He does great content. He does, toys in my closet. When we got next, he does that. What's up, brother Poseidon, man? Good morning, brother. How you doing, man? It's always good to see you here, brother. This ain't the podcast, man. This is just a video that'll be aired later. I might have the podcast later. Just checking in with all the Xbox brothers, the Alpha brothers, man. And I wanted to talk about the videos are, Hebot been making, man. He made a great video. Hope people check that out. And our brother E-Rock, I'm actually still watching E-Rock's video. Very interesting, man. We were talking on the Unlimited Truth, about the Sony PlayStation. Now I don't hate anybody. You can dislike people's channels, their videos. You know what I mean? But and I don't. And for instance, like Porter Rock. Porter Rock. He's like the brunt of this. You know what I mean? Out here, damage controlling Sony's price hike on their console. You would think that when the consoles come out, right, at their standard price for next gen, which is, what is it, $499? $500, right? And as the years go by, you as me, also as a consumer that would like to spend lesser money, to save money on whatever we buy. It could be a game console. It could be a brand new car. You know what I mean? It could be a brand new TV. You always look forward to going to Black Friday sales, right? Around the Christmas holiday, and wanting to find, something that's on sale that you don't have to pay full price for, right? So what I don't understand is that, honestly, I don't understand this. This is a brand new generation console, okay, that Sony has brought out. So why on God's green earth would you raise it $50 more? And then you have these guys out here that are damage controlling that. They're damage controlling the weaker console. You know what I mean? They have a lot of problems over there. What's up, Smitty Smith? Smitty Smith in his house. What's up, brother? How are you, man? Good to see you on deck, man. Salute to our brother Smitty Smith. You know what I mean? What's it say? Spencer Williams, Sony will always the pay fight for competition in the gaming industry. Totally manufactured revolution by press and fanboys. You know what, brother? Hey, what's up, Peltrex? What's up, man? This is just a video, brother. I'm making a video. We'll air later. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to do it now. You know what I mean? Just messing around with my StreamYard because I never did this before. You know what I'm saying? But what I don't understand, Alpha Brothers, let's just truth the facts, okay? Now, Wild Horse said something that made E-Rock, do a video, amongst other things, okay? Wild Horse is entitled to his own opinion, and I understand that. But what he doesn't understand, and it was said, well, maybe he does, and maybe it's just his opinion. But what he doesn't understand, people always have lapse of memory. They asked Phil Spencer, was Sony their competition? And it's not. Sony is not competition. It's not Sony that is competition, okay? It's the big dogs like Amazon and Google and Apple. They're the real competition, okay? They're the real competition out here, okay, when it comes to things like that. Sony is not competition for Microsoft's Xbox. It just isn't. You know what I mean? It isn't, because Sony can, this is what they need to get through their head. Sony can disappear. Okay. They can belly up. Okay. Microsoft is the software kings and the giants out here in this playing field. Okay. And Satya Nadella is fully on board with the Xbox. You know what I mean? He gave Phil Spencer the go ahead to go full throttle with the Xbox consoles. You know what I mean? And the gaming and you know the studios and stuff like that, acquiring Activision and Blizzard. You know what I mean? We already have Bethesda and ZeniMax, right? So they're really not no competition. I'm not trying to like troll, but Sony's PlayStation brothers, they're not competition. They're just not. Okay. You might say, well, like, what kind of competition would be like? Well, maybe a game might look a little better on a PlayStation 5 than a Series X. That's what you have digital fuckery for. You know what I'm saying? And that's fine. It's not going to make me not buy or play the games that I want on my Xbox. You know what I mean? That's kind of the competition I'm thinking of. Okay. But in the long run, when it comes to gaming, Sony's PlayStation doesn't reign fair in me, because I know that Microsoft can destroy Sony, and they can. I always keep preaching this to the choir. Okay. There is nothing that Sony's PlayStation 5 or whatever comes out can do to Microsoft's Xbox. There just isn't. Even if there wasn't an Xbox and they just had Ultimate Game Pass and it was on your mobile phones and it was on your laptop, right? All right. Or you can play it, on the new Samsung TVs, they're still going to beat them. It doesn't matter if there's an Xbox, because of consumers. You know what I mean? Consumers want to play games, right? They want to play games at a reasonable price. Okay. They want to play games at a reasonable price. Like when you have subscriptions like Netflix, Hulu, Paramount, all these, these subscription based out here for entertainment, they all compete with each other, right? So even if the Xbox was to go away, it's not going to stop Microsoft from making money off their gaming division with Ultimate Game Pass. This is the thing. Ultimate Game Pass beats Sony hands down. It just does. They're not competition. They're just not. I'm not saying that they don't have great games that real Sony PlayStation fans can enjoy, like God of War, The Last of Us, Spider-Man. They always talk about Spider-Man and how they love Spider-Man, and that's fine. Okay, if you like Spider-Man, that's fine. I don't care if you like Spider-Man. I don't. I really don't. If it was to come on Xbox, I would play it, but it's not going to be something that I'm going to tout to the rooftops. It just isn't. You know what I mean? It's not. I don't like God of War. I've played God of War before. I'm not saying it's not a good game for somebody else, or I played The Last of Us. I played Uncharted on my PlayStation 3. I've played these games. Okay, I just don't like them. They're not my cup of tea. I didn't like, what's that one called? Heavy Rain. I tried Heavy Rain. Heavy Rain was a very good game that people loved back in the day for the PlayStation 3. I thought it was boring, and I thought it was drug out like a soap opera, like Young and the Restless. It felt like Young and the Restless. Like I was playing a Young and the Restless game, like the stories that come on TV that your moms and your girls watch and stuff like that. It just felt that way to me. So it wasn't exciting to me, but that's my opinion. That's my opinion on the game. If you like the game, that's fine. I totally understand that. I totally understand it. Spider-Man game dipped hard on Sony. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. I mean, listen. Like people like Porter Rock, right? And who's the other guy? What's his name? Red Rat? Is that his name? Red Rat or something like that? Red Rat, and like all these other guys on here, you know what I mean? Damage controlling, for what Sony is doing to their consumers, like the real Sony guys out there that invested in Sony. Do you think they would want to go out and buy a PlayStation 5 that costs $50 more than the original price? And that's not including tax. That's not including tax. So it's going to be more, okay? They're going to look at that Xbox Series S, right? Let's say they don't have a PlayStation 5 yet. They're going to look at that Xbox Series S and X, if it's available this holiday season, and they want to have an entry for them into next-gen gaming. Let's be honest. If they're true gamers, what are the systems that they're going to buy? They're going to buy the Series S, or they're going to buy the Series X, hands down. They're going to look at it and say, well, look, the Xbox Series X is the most powerful console right now on the planet. You might get Ultimate Game Pass free for a month, and you're paying $500 for it, okay? What is Sony PlayStation giving you guys for $50 more? What are they giving you for that $50 more? Absolutely nothing. They're not giving you nothing for $50 more. There's nothing to look forward to right now when it comes to the Sony PlayStation 5. There just isn't. There just isn't, brothers. There isn't. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be mean. There just isn't. They're not giving you what Microsoft is giving you right now when it comes to gaming. When it comes to Ultimate Game Pass, they're not giving you nothing like that at all. They have their PlayStation Spartacus, and you buy it in tiers. That doesn't sit well with people. That doesn't even sit well with Sony fans. They don't get their day and date games. How come Porter Rock? Okay, I'm not trying to slander Porter Rock. He can do whatever he wants. It's his channel. Whatever he wants to do, that's fine. Okay, but how come Porter Rock is not talking about that on his channel? Or maybe I haven't heard it. Is he talking about how, his beloved Sony PlayStation and the company that he likes, why ain't they putting their flagship games in their Spartacus day and date? God of War is not going to be in there. The new God of War is not going to be in there. You have to pay the $70 to play God of War. Are they talking about anything like that? If there's a new Last of Us that comes out, a new Uncharted might come out, or something like that. Stuff from Naughty Dog. Is that going to be in their day and date? It's not going to be in their day and date. It's just not. You're going to have to pay $70 for it. Every flagship game that Microsoft owns, guys, the new Gears of War 6 will be in there day and date. I'm going to buy it physical because I'm a Gears head. I'm a Gears alcoholic. So I'm going to buy it day and date. It's my favorite gun shoot 'em up of all time, Gears of War. That's just who I am. Sega man, I love Gears of War. It's my favorite. Halo's cool, and there's people that love Halo, but mine has always been Gears. I'm a Gears head like Others Inc. You know what I mean? So I'm going to buy that game, physically day and date because I have them all physical and digital. You know what I mean? So definitely going to buy that. That's going to be in Game Pass day and date. The new Forza Motorsport, day and date, right? It's going to be in there. You don't have to go out and pay the $60 to buy a physical copy if you don't want to. You have choices. That's the thing about Xbox. You have more choices and you have better value for your buck over here on their Microsoft team. You just do. Okay? I'm not going to go out, right, and pay $60. Let's say if I didn't want Forza, the new Forza, I'm not going to go out and pay $70 for the game, right, when I can play it day and date, or even digitally, buy digitally for regular price. Play it day and date free on my subscription, which is the Ultimate Game Pass. Now, you tell me, a true gamer that's out there, what are they going to choose if they have buying options? If you have a buying option between going out and buying Forza Motorsport physically, buying it digitally, or you subscribe to Ultimate Game Pass for $15 a month and you can play the game for free, which one are you going to take? Most of the majority of the gamers that are out here that are, just not like hardcore. What are they going to do? They're going to go get that Ultimate Game Pass subscription, and they're going to get to play Forza Motorsport, the new Gears, the new Halo, Fable, games like that. They're going to be able to play that for only $15 a month. You can't beat it. And then you got newcomers that might come out, and they might get the Ultimate Game Pass for 2 months or 1 month for a freaking dollar. A freaking dollar, man. $1. You get to play all these games that are in the Microsoft ecosystem, Xbox ecosystem for $1 for a month. That's going to make them want to go out, in my opinion, if you're a true gamer and you love all kind of genre of games and you like gaming and you're a gamer, you're going to get that subscription for $15. You cannot beat that. And believe it or not, sometimes these stores have it on sale. They do. Like Family Dollar sometimes will have, like, if you get 1 month, like around the holidays, I've seen it for, I think it was $10 or $12. It wasn't $15. Sometimes they put those Microsoft gift cards on sale and those Game Pass cards on sale. They do. So you're even getting a better value for your buck. Have you ever seen Sony PlayStation cards on sale? You know how you get their cards and you go inside of CVS or, I don't know, Walmart, somewhere like that? I've never seen them on sale. If I'm wrong, correct me in the comment section. I've never seen them on sale. I've seen the Xbox gift cards on sale. 10% off. I bought them at Family Dollar. I've seen them. I've never seen their stuff on sale. I've never seen Nintendo cards on sale. But I've seen Microsoft cards on sale, man. Sony is not competition, guys. They're just not. Let's place truth to facts. They're not. They're not competition. It's a done deal right now. When the Xbox 360 was out, they blew PlayStation out of the water. That's where it started. They fumbled with the Xbox One a little bit, even though they had the better lineup of games than Sony had when they brought out the PlayStation 4. Their lineup was garbage. Complete garbage. What was they had out? Resogun or something they had out? A Godzilla game that looked like a PlayStation 2 game? But yet you had Sunset Overdrive, you had Killer Instincts, you had Forza Motorsport 5, just to name a few. And there were some other ones that were out, but they had the better lineup, brothers. They had the better lineup. When they brought out and saying about DRM and not being able to trade your games in, all this crap. Yes, it and TV, and it's just a media box, and they blew that up, and and it costs a little bit more because of the Connect. It costs a little bit more because you got that next gen Connect in there. All right, and Sony was going to do the same thing. Always talks about this when he does his videos. Always talks about this sometimes when he wants to go back archives of when they were ridiculing Xbox. He always talks about this, brothers. And Sony capitalized on that. That's why they won the generation, because they were going to put, I think, their camera in there. They were going to put something in there, and it was going to be around the same price until they seen what happened with Microsoft's Xbox One. They capitalized on that, okay? Okay, it did good for them, okay? It did good for them. You know what I mean? And, they capitalized on it. Any company would. But you notice that Microsoft actually came out. Good morning, Hebot. What's up, my brother? I'm just talking, man, about Sony, man. And it's early. If you want to come in, Hebot, I can invite you. I'm just doing a video. It's not a podcast. It's going to be like a little video. But if you want to come in and just talk with me, that's fine. It's going to air later. So if you want to, brother, just let me know. Okay, but like I told you guys earlier, Hebot did a fantastic video talking about this stuff. Go check the channel out, man. Hebot's very close to 1K while we're on here, brothers. If you know anybody out there that likes collecting, statues and figures and stuff like that, direct them to Hebot's channel, man, because he does great work when it comes to, gaming and when it comes to his collection, man. Hebot is hands down one of the best guys out here that do in-depth detail, guys, of his characters. It's phenomenal. I've seen his setup because I visit my brother in Jersey. You know, he does a phenomenal job with Toys in My Closet, and I enjoy that show also. So help our brother out, man, because he's almost there. I think he's maybe 20 away, 25 away. He's so goddamn close. So try to help the brother out, man. He's been out in these streets for a long time. Blood, sweat, and tears out here in the Xbox street, guys. I've seen Hebot go through it all. Trust me when I tell you, man. I seen Hebot go through it, bro. With debating some of these weirdos out here, Hebot went through it. He ain't scared to debate. You know, he tells you, "Come on, let's go." If you want to debate, but he's not going to put up with stuff. If you don't know what you're talking about, then he's not going to debate you. When it comes to gaming, he's just not. You know, because that would be an onslaught slaughter. You know, and I think Hebot. I think has a little bit of. He's giving you a chance. You know, he's being a gentleman about it. I mean, you got to come on and know what you're talking about, because if you're not, you will get slaughtered. That's just the way it is, because he knows what he's talking about, guys. You know what I mean? And it's good to see him here. Him and Poseidon and all the brothers here. Spencer Williams, Smitty Smith, Peltrex, I think, was in here, man. But you know, when E-Rock made that video, Hebot made those videos. It just made me want to do this. You know. There's no reason, in my opinion, that they needed to raise the price. What should happen, in my opinion, is it should go down in price. Why would you raise the price? It doesn't make any sense to raise the price of your console that they can't even get out. They're going to keep the PlayStation 4 in production because of what's going on with the PlayStation 5. I predict around Christmas time, they're going to sell more PlayStation 4s. I know there's a lot out there, but I don't see them doing well this holiday season. I just don't. Why do you think they're keeping the production going of the PS4? The Xbox One, the Xbox One, the Xbox One S, and the Xbox One S are discontinued. They're discontinued. If you want to buy one now, you have to go to a GameStop that might still have them in stock, used or refurbished. You have to go to your local, mom and pop's game store, or you have to go to an exchange or a hawk shop or something like that, or Amazon, which will gouge you. You know what I mean? Those consoles are expensive. Believe it or not, the Xbox One X on Amazon is as much as an Xbox Series X. I seen one for the price of an Xbox Series X. So if you want those consoles that are discontinued, you got to go to places like eBay, Amazon. You can't buy them in the store no more, like Walmart or Target or anywhere. That's where you have to go. You know? Hebot said, driving me crazy. Thank you, brother Sega, man. I'm just enjoying the talk. All right, no problem, brother. No problem, man. But what I'm saying is, I don't understand for the life of me. Big shout out to the 8 brothers that are in here, rocking out with your boy Sega, man. Like I said, guys, I might be doing the alpha later. I'm going to see what Hebot's doing later, because he's definitely part of alpha. So, I might do it later. We all just might collaborate on the Exile podcast tomorrow that we're going to have with brother E-Rock and the rest of the fellas. You know what I mean? So we'll see, guys. I have some stuff I have to do today, around my house, like cutting grass and shit, and probably have to do some painting and stuff. Some things I want to get done. It's hard sometimes to do my show because I have kids and wife and family sometimes. They're always first, you know what I mean? Or, I don't want to be in the doghouse, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, guys, I don't understand it, man. I mean, and you have people like Porter Rock out here and Red Rat and what's that other guy? Dreamcast. What's his name? Dreamcast Jackoff. You have them. Damage controlling all the time about Xbox, man. And I told you guys, Hebot, E-Rock, Unlimited, anything that comes out negative, or people say something, they're gonna make a video about it. They're gonna make a video about it, or they're gonna do an emergency podcast about it. Because we defend our brand. You know what I mean? We defend our brand. I'm sorry, but if I was a Sony fan, I can't defend them raising an extra $50 for a PlayStation 5. I'm not defending that. If I was a diehard Sony PlayStation fan that enjoyed God of War, The Last of Us and Spider-Man or whatever have you over there and enjoying my games over there, and then I see that they're going to raise the price of a PlayStation 5, oh no. I'm not going to damage control that and say it's okay, because it's not okay to raise the price of that. It's not. What's that? I'm so jealous, Brother Sigmund, because you sound so awake. Meanwhile, I keep dreaming about a bid. I hear you, Brother Hebot. I got up this morning. I seen your video last night. By the way, man, kudos to you, Hebot. Great video, brother. Great video. That's what I mean. My brother should already be past 1K subscribers. He just should be past there, man. He does great content. He's very informative. And I want to give a big shout out to Sega Forever. Me and Hebot, we need to collaborate with Sega Forever. We need to do a podcast with Sega Forever, man. He doesn't get enough, shout outs. And I'm always shouting out our brother Sega Forever, our Hawaiian brother. Big shouts out to Sega Forever. Go check out his channel, the All In channel. Go check him out, man. Our brother Sega Forever, man. Really good Hawaiian brother, man. And hopefully me and Hebot can collaborate with him soon and do a podcast together, because the chemistry between when we have our brother Sega Forever on the Alpha, on anything, on if he was to come on the Exile or We Got Next, he just knows what he's talking about. He's very informative, and he knows what he's talking about out here in these Xbox gaming streets. Hopefully him and his family are doing well out there in beautiful Hawaii. Aloha. But it's ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. And there is Sony fans out there that are pissed off. They're like, wow, I'm still playing my PlayStation 4 Pro. I'm trying to save up to get a PlayStation 5 because that's the system of my choice. And that's the brand I choose to, I choose to invest in. But here they come out and see that Sony has raised it to an extra $50, including tax. That's a turn off. That's not a turn on. Puerto Rican people like that act like it's a turn on. Like you should go out and do that. Really? Come on, man. We're in a recession right now. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. I'm not going to pay extra $50. If they knocked it down $50, maybe. You know what I mean? If I was a Sony fan. But come on. Really? It doesn't make any sense. Then you have these guys out here making these videos. I'm not even done watching E-Rock's video. But, I'm near the end. But they're out here making these videos. E-Rock saying, Hebot, yeah. PS4 being in production sells more than the PS5 this holiday season. What does that say to all the third-party devs spending AAA budgets on games they plan for the PS5? Great. That was a great point there, Andy. Great point, man. A very great point there. For the life of me, I don't understand it, guys. I really don't understand what Sony is doing as a gaming company right now with their PlayStation. They're like all over the place. It's bizarre to raise the price of the PlayStation 5. I don't understand that. I don't. I will tell you this, because he bought Unlimited. They both have PlayStation 5s, and they do their honest opinions on the game. Even Hebot tells me there's some great old school shoot 'em ups on there and beat 'em ups that are really good on there that doesn't come out on the Xbox, on the PlayStation 4 also. I don't own a PlayStation 4. Okay. I do want to get a PlayStation 4 because there's some great beat 'em ups and shoot 'em ups that are from Japan that they just will not put on Xbox. You know what I mean? And in order for me to play that, because I am a true gamer, I'm going to buy a PlayStation 4. I just haven't got one yet. I'm waiting, maybe around the holiday. I'm going to see if they go down a little more. because I have my family I buy for. You know what I'm saying? So if it goes down a little more, I might have one this holiday because I'm a collector, and Hebot is definitely gonna put me down to some game with all the old school shoot 'em ups and beat 'em ups that are on a PS4, and I'm gonna buy every last one of them because that was my genre, you know, old school beat 'em ups and shoot 'em ups. So I'm going to buy them. Games I cannot play on my Xbox Series X, which is kind of a damn shame, you know, because listen, if all those beat 'em ups, right, and shoot 'em ups came over to the Xbox ecosystem, I guarantee you Xbox gamers would buy those games way more than Sony PlayStation guys. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you that would boost their sales, and then they would bring out more and put them more on the Xbox ecosystem. You know what I mean? Because this is a business, all right? We're enjoying gaming, and it's a business because they're out to make money when they make these games. You know, I got to read some of the comments on here real quick. Hold on. He bought Peltrex giving out shout outs. Yeah. Just shout outs. The game lineup on PS4 was hilarious. Damn shame that way. Xbox One and Wii U were. Yeah. Yeah, man. You know, and like I said before, guys, it's just we buy games. You know, we buy games over here. Every time there's a sale, look, there's a sale going on now. It's I think it's the end of summer sale, right? I bought with my points. I bought 5 games. I bought the Harry Potter collection, the Lego collection, and I bought a few indie games that looked pretty interesting. You know, I bought like 4 or 5 games. You know what I mean? So if they're on sale, if I don't know it's a shooter that I've seen that was full price, Hebot will call me and say, "Hey, Sega man, brother, that shooter you like, man, it went down to like $10. If I don't see it, and then boom, I'll go buy it." So it's not only that we buy games, you know, as Xbox brothers, we help each other. You know what I'm saying? We put each other down the game. You know when it comes to Xbox. You know what I'm saying? Oh, really, Hebot? Yeah, that's cool. That's an old school, really good game there, Hebot. Hebot said, "Hey, brother, Sega Man, River City Girls 2 should be out soon." The first one is a fantastic game. It's a fantastic game. It's a really good game if you like beat 'em ups, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing. Oh man, let's rewind time a little bit. When I went down to Jersey, man, to see Brother Hebot, it's unforgettable. It was unbelievable because I never thought I would ever dream of seeing somebody that I met on YouTube that is a really good gaming brother, man, which is Hebot. Me and Hebot have known each other for a long time now. E-Rock, Mr. 100. Let's not forget 100. Intramedia Gaming with our brother Flip the Script, Flip Money. Let's not forget about them. You know, and I would love to meet those brothers sometime. Actually, I was down in Philly. You know, you guys seen it with E-Rock, and you know, Flip is right in the backyard. It's just that we couldn't collaborate with Flip, or we would have met Flip also. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, that River City's Girls 2 is going to be coming out. And then Channel says, "I'd rather have the indies on Xbox." I don't have. You can tell ponies don't buy games because their free games are AAA games from years ago. That's true. That's true. A Plague's Tale is on. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. A Plague's Tale, Smitty Smith. Big shots out to Smitty Smith. Salute to you, my brother. A Plague's Tale is a fantastic game for $10. It's beautiful too. It's a masterpiece game. It's an awesome game. $10. If you'd be a fool not to buy it. It's a good game. It's actually one of those games that if you beat it, it's one of those games you can buy for $10 and play over again. That's how good the game was. It's one of those games you could play over again. You know what I mean? It's a good game to revisit. And that's a good price, $10. To check out that game, man. Because the new one is going to be coming. I already have it, downloaded in Game Pass. Ebot saying that's a new series, Sega Man. Brother Channel, how are you? Channel, ADOS, Smitty Smith. See everybody happy this weekend. Yes, I hope you guys are enjoying the weekend, but I had to make this video. Yes, it's gone long. Actually, I don't give a damn because I have you brothers in here, and it's good to talk to all of you. Oh, you did? Hebot, we need to play. Listen. I know you're busy. All right, but you want to play that Aliens game. We need to play the Aliens game together, man. We need to play that Aliens game together. All right, because I want to enjoy the game. Like I like playing it solo, but you've been talking about that. We need to play that together because that game to me, you don't really hear much about the Aliens game. It had hype at first because it was Aliens. They had hype. I think Major Nelson had the guy on. They did a interview with him. And after that, you don't really hear about it anymore. But don't sleep on that game, guys. If you like sci-fi shooters, my favorite sci-fi movie and what I like is Aliens. Predator's cool, and Hebot's gonna kill me. I still gotta check out Predator on Hulu. Predator is cool, okay, but Aliens, I like Aliens better than Predator. All right, that's just me. I'm not saying Predator is not good. I have Predator 2 and Predator 1. I have the Predator movies, Alien versus Predator. I have them, but the Aliens movies themselves. Aliens is my favorite. My favorite Alien movie is Alien 2. That is a super classic. You know what I mean? Aliens 2 is a super classic. With that dude on there, that dude saying, "Game over, man. Game over. Game over, man." That's one of the best Alien movies ever made was 2. In my opinion, it's the best. Like T2 is my favorite, Terminator 2, Part 2, and Aliens 2. Those are my favorites. They're great movies. You know what I mean? I always loved the Alien series, man. You know what I mean? I mean, you got ones like the one that actually like our brother. I think is it called Prometheus? Prometheus, that was cool. But the Alien movies they're great. Great movies. Let's see. Everybody drop like on this video and Hebot's videos last night. Yeah, man. Hebot did a great video. Great video, man. You can tell ponies don't buy games because their top-selling games sold around 20 million copies. But there's over 100 100 million PS4 consoles that sold. So plus 80 million PS4 owners are just sitting on their console. And I believe that is the truth. Look, the PC Elite, they're on board now with Xbox because there's Game Pass for PC. So it made Xbox even bigger. Do you know how big you know how big it is now? It's going to get even bigger. You know what I mean? My son, I'm going to be getting him, because he's been playing on his PC. He still plays on his Series S, but he's because he built his own. He's only 13, guys, and he built his own gaming PC, and he's only 13. I have a very smart son. I think he's going to be like we were talking and I asked him what he wanted to be, and he said like either something in mathematics or he's going to be an engineer. He wants to be an engineer. So I mean, he wants me to get him some PC game passes. So I'm gonna get him some because he likes playing on it. I think his friends play on it also. You know what I mean? But and my daughter too, she's very smart too. I'm blessed with children that are smart, and they like school, and they're responsible, they have responsibilities, and they're good. They're shy, but they're good, they're good kids. You know what I mean? But let's see. Say, man, did you ever play Rage? I only got around to it at a Bethesda class. Yes, Rage is a fantastic game. If you're talking about the Rage that was on 360, yes. I think it came with 2 discs. I have it physically. I've played Rage. It's a great game channel. It's a really good game. It showed the power of the 360. They did an awesome job with it. And I also played Rage on the Xbox One. I beat it. I beat it a long time ago. I bought it. I actually bought it on sale at GameStop. I think it was $15. This is like, or something like that. This is when it was kind of new still. And I bought it physically. Yes, I beat it. Actually, I go back and play it because it's kind of sandboxy. So once in a while, I'll go back and play it. You know what I mean? Try and do some side stuff. But yes, Rage is a phenomenal game. It's also a beautiful game. It's kind of like Cyberpunk. You know what I mean? Rage is kind of like a cyberpunk-ish game. So yeah, it's a really good game. I love this. I love Rage. It's an awesome game. And one on 360 is good also. You know what I mean? That's also good. I think it's, if I'm correct, I think Rage on 360 is back compat. So if you can't get it physically, I think you can buy it digitally. But yes, it's a great game. So if you guys didn't know that, you can play the first Rage via backwards compatibility on your Series S or X, or whatever you have, 1X, whatever you have. So that's another good game, man. He bought. Yeah, next. Oh, he bought says I need to invest in it as well. There's another cool Aliens game coming next year. It's a top-down shooter. Looks great. This is what I'm talking about. He bought this is what I'm talking about. He bought is very informative. He really is. I didn't even know about that. I mean, I didn't know about that. And he bought lets me know if there's something I don't know about, he thinks it's something I'm going to like, he's going to tell me. And then I end up researching it. I mean, there's certain games I'm waiting for and I'm looking for. Like I keep wondering and daydreaming about, Scorn, because I really want to play that game. There's a lot of people that like say, man, that's so gross. It's a gross game. I say, I like those gross games. I like those, horror like gore games and movies. I've grown up liking stuff like that. My mother used to be into sci-fi a lot, and when it would come on TV and kind of like scary movies, but I think my mother more was a sci-fi person, but I would watch these shows with her, you know what I mean? And stuff like that. So eventually I liked it, and I liked it ever since, you know what I mean? So yeah, man. But yeah, guys, it's good to chop up some gaming talk with you guys, man. In my opinion, guys, I just think that Sony's no competition when it comes to Microsoft's Xbox right now. And like I always say, we're eating good over here, man. We really are. I mean, I hear other podcasts saying it. I'm happy to hear that they're saying it. You know what I mean? My brother E-Rock, there's people out there at other podcasts because it's true. Why not say it? It's true. We're eating good over here. We really are. You know what I mean? Look what Ultimate Game Pass is doing right now. They just dropped a couple more games in there the last a couple days ago. They're having great sales on their games right now. You know what I mean? So, it's good to invest into Xboxes, Microsoft's Xbox, man. It's a good place to play, especially for your money. You know what I mean? Shit, I might go out today. I might be going out with the kids or whatever later today. My daughter wants to do some stuff, But I thought about maybe, getting another month, just add it on. I mean, I'm good till 2023 now. I think of February or something like that. I can't remember. But I'm trying to get my Ultimate Game Pass until like 2025. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to get up to like there. You know what I mean? Like, I have to buy some more cards. So, or get some, Christmas gifts. You know what I mean? I don't need like games and shit. I can do that. I just my family gives me gift cards, and if I get those, it goes right to Ultimate Game Pass because I'm a gamer. I'm highly invested in the Xbox ecosystem. So is Hebot and E-Rock, Unlimited, Tuck, amongst others, 100, all of us. We're very invested into Xbox. You know what I mean? So we support it, Have you ever heard of this, guys? Has Sony ever done this? Was it last month? I think it was around before they did their show. Do you know that Microsoft was giving us free money, dude? Because I got it. I'm one of the ones that got the free money. I think it was a free $10 gift card from Microsoft. I'm like, what the hell? I said, I must have bought something. And I did my research and they refunded me. There was no refund thing. They gave me money. Does Sony do that for you? Does Sony do that for you as a Sony fan? Do they sometimes say, hey, it's around the holidays, or we just feel like giving our consumers, our fan base, the Xbox fan base, let's give them some money. Let's give them a $10 that they can, that $10 you could probably buy like fucking 5 indie games. People don't think. You could probably buy 5 indie games that are probably half decent and that are pretty good and that you would enjoy with that $10 you got from Microsoft, Phil Spencer and the crew. You know what I mean? Does Sony do that for you? Do they give them free money to go out and spend on the PlayStation Store? Of course they don't. Of course they don't. That's what I mean when I say we're eating good over here. Because Microsoft gives us free money to go and spend in the store to buy more games. I don't see Sony doing that. I definitely don't see Nintendo doing that. The only one doing that is Sony. I mean, not Sony, Xbox. Man, I must be crazy for saying that. You wish I would say that though, right? If it was just Sony, because it's not. They're not giving you guys no free money to go out and get games. You know what I'm saying? They're not. And Microsoft is I mean, look, when they said, listen, this is how they're good. This is how Microsoft is so good at what they do in the gaming division. When they got caught wind, and they probably knew before we knew, Microsoft knew that they were going to raise that $50. They knew that. They just couldn't. They can't say anything. These companies know what each other. They knew that shit. Phil Spencer and them knew that. They're not going to say nothing. But as soon as it was reported, what did Microsoft come out and do, brothers? What did they come out and do? Somebody put it in the chat. Our console will remain at its price that it is. That's exactly what they did. That's exactly what they did. When Sony said, we're not going to have a show this E3. What did Microsoft? We're going to have a show at our theater down there in LA. We're going to have a show. We're still having a show. This is what they do. This is what they do. It's business at the end of the day. It's business, man. And we're enjoying that. We're enjoying that with the games, with the studios that we acquired. Microsoft Studios, The Initiative, Bethesda, ZeniMax, soon to be Activision Blizzard. We are eating good over here, Alpha Brothers. We're eating good over here, and we're gonna keep getting these games, these great games. Indie games. See, Microsoft seeing the future. Indie games is a birth of a AAA game, right? Indie games are babies, and some of these baby games turn into AAA games. You dig what I'm saying? Some of these games turn out to be really, really, really good. Really, look at starters like Cuphead. Look where Cuphead is at right now. Yes, I would have rather. I agree with Hebot. I would have rather it stayed on Xbox. Yes, I do. They went on Sony PlayStation. Nobody bought it. You never heard? Did you hear them ever talk about Cuphead? When they complain, what's up, T Reaper? What's up, brother? My brother T Reaper into his house. Have you ever heard them talk about Cuphead when they got Cuphead? I haven't. When it went over there, they didn't say nothing about Cuphead. They didn't say nothing about the other game. What's the other game they bitched about? They were mad about, wanted to petition about the Lara Croft game that we had first. Okay? They bitched about that. They never talked about the game over there. They never talked about how good the game was. How it was a masterpiece on the Xbox One X. That was the most powerful console last gen. They never talked about the PS4 Pro that just gives you a little bit Momo. They never talked about that. But yet they wanted those games on their console. They wanted to make petitions about it because they were jealous and ass hurt because Xbox had Cuphead and had the Lara Croft game. You know, the Lara Croft game on there. First, we had it first. It was a graphical masterpiece for the Xbox One X. It can show what the Xbox One X can do graphically. A beautiful fucking game on the Xbox One X. Beautiful. And I played that shit and beat it in a day. I beat that in it was probably 2 days. I beat that game in 2 days. I'm not T Reaper. I can't ransack it and beat it in, a couple hours like our brother T. But that is a beautiful game. And then they added good content to it. And we bought the content. Has anybody on Sony bought the content to any of the Lara Croft games? I don't think so. I don't even think they bought it. They were just ass hurt because it was on Xbox. They were ass hurt because we had Cuphead. They didn't buy it. More Nintendo fans bought Cuphead than PlayStation fans. That's a fact. There's more Nintendo guys out there that play Cuphead than Sony. Right? Right. And Hebot made a good video. Some people were upset about Hebot's video because he didn't like that the makers of Cuphead went to another console, and I can't blame him. That should have been one of our IP, should have stayed one of our IP, because we knew, and Hebot knew that game wasn't going to do anything over there. It didn't do anything. I mean, we got that DLC. If you already had the Cuphead, just like Hebot said, if you already had the Cuphead game, you got the DLC cheaper than buying it outright. That's another plus in a way. It's another plus in a way because you got a discount on it. I tried it. It's pretty cool. I didn't beat it. I didn't even beat Cuphead. That's a hard-ass game. My son beat Cuphead. It took him... when Cuphead first came out, my son was very young. But he was determined to beat that. I can hear him upstairs stomping and making, grinding his teeth like he was mad. He almost was in tears because he wanted to beat this game. And he beat it. He beat Cuphead. I never beat it. I would ask my son, hey, man, help me beat this board. I couldn't get off this one board. And my son, I'll just say Jay. I'm not going to tell you his name. He beat it. He beat that board in a matter of minutes. You know what I mean? And, I love my son very much. He's a gamer like me. You know what I mean? My daughter games a little bit. She does. She wanted a PS4. We got her one because her friend Now listen, her little friend, right? Her little friend for Christmas, she got a PlayStation 5, okay, and she wanted to play. She could have played, cross gen with the Xbox One and all that. But my daughter, she said, "Well, I'm gonna ask my dad and mom. I'm gonna get a PS4 and we'll play on the PlayStations together." That's one of the gifts she wanted for her birthday, so I'm gonna get it for her. I'm not gonna tell her no because I don't really invest in PlayStation. Whatever my kids want, that's what they get. You know what I mean? She wanted a PlayStation 4. We bought her a PlayStation 4. And she, plays. And guess what game they play on there? Fortnite. Fortnite. That's all they play. Fortnite. My daughter bought MK11. I think, what else she buy? Grand Theft Auto. And that was it. That was it. That's all she bought on the store over there. And playing Fortnite with her friend. That's all she bought. There was nothing else that I asked her. I said, "Hey, hon, is there any other games on there you like?" She's going through the games. No, Dad, no, not really. I like because you have Mortal Kombat. She's played it before. And she bought that. And Grand Theft Auto. That's it. She went through the library. There's nothing she likes. Wasn't worried about Spider-Man or God of War or because there's girls that like God of War. She knows what God of War is. Last of Us, stuff like that. She wasn't interested. She bought a couple games and that was it. You know what I mean? Because that's what she wanted. We had 3 Lara Croft games. Sega 2. Yeah, we did. We did. Tomb Raider is just, it's a great game. It's a great game. I'm rocking out with the brothers. Sony seeing how much money lost from VR is coming. Who is that? Oh, guys, hold on 1 second. That's actually my wife. Hold on, guys. Hello? Hey, what's up? Nothing. Hey, we said that at the same time. What's going on? Everything good? What are they doing? to be done in May, and then the girl was like, "Look, we haven't took that all the summer. You can't set for 3 months." So then we pushed it to August. Still here, guys. I'll be back. Hold on. Still talking to the wife. Hold on. Uh huh. Yeah. All right, guys. Sorry about that, man. I'm glad y'all hung in there, man. Yeah, my wife, she's you know, she's down my mother-in-law's, helping her do something, and I got to go down. See what I mean? I got stuff to do, man. I didn't mean to have y'all waiting this long. It's like an hour and 13 minutes, but I'm gonna close it out, man. But yeah, man. When duty calls, Sega man got to go. So I'm gonna probably be heading out here in a little bit. But it's good to chop up game with you guys. Thank you for sticking around, man. I just wanted to do this. There might not be an alpha today, guys. I find out I have some things I got to do. My wife was telling me I got to go down there, down my mother-in-law's and shit. Got to answer the wife, brother. I don't want to be in the doghouse. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? When you're a married man, you better not get in the doghouse, man. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, guys, I want to thank y'all for coming, man. But like I said, and I stand by it, guys. There's no competition with Sony. There really isn't. Microsoft is trying to, is in competition with Amazon, Google, Apple, the big dogs. You know what I mean? They want that phone. They want the phone gamers. That's what they're looking at right now. They're not looking at Sony and Nintendo, to be honest with you, as competition. They want that mobile market. That's what they're focusing on, man. They want that mobile market. And I play on mobile too. I play mobile too, some games. Like my wife is more of a mobile gamer. Like she likes them Candy Crushes and shit. Sometimes she'll play that in Dave and Buster's. She plays other games. We just played. We went to Dave and Buster's and we played. What did we play together? It was a race car game. I think it was Daytona USA. That's still in Dave and Buster's. It's a great racing game we played together. And there was another one you played where you take a picture of yourself. So you put the picture on there. It was another racing game. I think it was. I can't remember what game it was, but we like playing those. But my wife, for instance, is a good example. She loves mobile gaming, big time. So that's what Microsoft is striving for. It's not in competition with Sony and Nintendo. It just isn't. You know what I mean? They're just playing nice with them. That's all they're doing. They're just playing nice with them. That's all they're doing, man. That's just one piece of the pie. The big pie is that mobile market. You know what I mean? I watched the interview with Phil Spencer. Did a great job on the interview. The girl was asking him a lot of questions. He did a fantastic job on there. I just caught up with that. Mr. Phil Spencer. And I'm going to tell you guys this before I leave. I am friends with Phil Spencer online. I don't talk to him. I'm not saying I talk to him and we play games together, but he is on my friends list. And I always send him messages about shoot 'em ups. I say, hey, Phil, how you doing, man? I love old school shoot 'em ups. Can you please get more shoot 'em ups on the Xbox ecosystem? And let me tell you something, brother. About a month later, I swear to God, there was all these shoot 'em ups on the store. Go on there now. There's all these Japanese shoot 'em ups on there, bro. Now, I'm not saying it was just me. I'm pretty sure other people asked for those because there's people that like that genre of gaming. They like them old side scrolling shoot 'em ups. The spaceship shoot 'em ups. I love those games. Any game that comes out to shoot 'em up, I buy it right away because I love shoot 'em ups. I've always have. As a younger kid, I played the hell of them on my Sega Genesis, like Thunder Force, the Thunder Force series, Musha, different games like that. I own physically on the Sega Genesis, Lightning Force. I can't name it. I think there's a couple other ones I have too. It's called Wings of. Actually, I think it's called Wings of War. That's actually on the Xbox ecosystem. I couldn't believe it came there. It was on the Genesis. I was so blown away when I seen that. You know what I mean? So I always ask him, hey, can you bring more shoot 'em ups, man, or get more shoot 'em ups on the yeah. Channel said 6 people still here with you. Dead air. That's how you have a fan base, Sega man. Yes, brother. Yes, man. Yes, man. I had to answer. I had to answer the phone. My wife would be like, why didn't you answer the phone? Yeah, what are you doing? So I had to answer the phone, man. So, but yeah, guys, I want you guys to have a great Saturday, man. Enjoy your gaming. But yeah, man, these guys out here damage control like Porter Rock and Red Rat and Sleepcast guy. They're nothing, man. We're eating good over here. They're not doing nothing but clickbait, to make a couple dollars on YouTube. These guys are not true gamers. Every last one of you in here are true gamers. Much respect to Channel and Peltrex, T Reaper, and everybody that rocks out with us, man. Our brother Poseidon, Smitty Smith, that's always in the building, Andy. All you guys, man, are great. He bought the most powerful gamer. All of you that always join us on the Exile Alpha podcasts, man. We got next the Unlimited Truth and the Lion's Den with our beloved brother, Tuckmaster, man. He is the gristle burger, chitlin having, belt buckle wearing brother. All right. So, guys, I got to get out of here. This is actually going to debut at 10. I shouldn't even have did that. But guys, have a good weekend, man. We will see you tomorrow on the Exile podcast. Damn, I had 12 people in here now, which is good. 12 people, brothers, is better than no people, man. All right. Peace and love. Xbox Life, brothers. We don't die. We multiply. We're eating good over here. Peace.